Hi everyone, thanks for joining us. Jane Vergou from LGA Procurement. I'm here today with Nathan Webber from Surfacing Contractors Australia as part of our Future 50 City Assets event. Welcome Nathan, nice to have you.
Nice to meet you too, Jane.
So Nathan, can you give us an indication of who SCA are and what they offer the industry?
Yeah, Surfacing Contractors Australia, SCA, a family business established in 2008 and offers premium surfacing products to the sport and recreational space across Australia, and it's our mission to provide the best value, customer service and environmental offerings that we can. So our main customer base is local government. Predominantly, Port Adelaide Enfield is actually our biggest client, which is great to meet a few of the guys from there today they hadn't met. But our biggest clients are councils, and then the education department, private companies, building companies, and then large landscape companies like LCS, Outside Ideas. And then below that, playground companies who we subcontract our works to as a principal contractor. The playground services are the best. I get to take the kids there on the weekend and get to tell them that Daddy's company installed all this and built that. That's pretty fantastic. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, also with the acrylic, we get to do things like the Adelaide Open. We've had teams involved in the Australian Open because our acrylic product is used by Tennis Australia, so that's really rewarding to be involved in high-profile projects like that. Very cool. Djokovic and people like that are playing on your surface. Really cool aspect.
So you're well known for your surfacing applications. Can you talk us through your product range?
So it's reasonably broad. We are suppliers of the safety surfacing that you'll largely see in playgrounds. Your larger regional play spaces and even more commonly just pocket parks now have that recycled rubber surfacing. So that's the core of our business, and these products have really evolved a lot over the last 15, 20 years that they've been becoming very mainstream. But it's not just purely rubberized surfacing. We focus largely as well on acrylic surfacing for your sports courts, tennis courts, multi-sport courts, netball courts. We also do a lot of synthetic grass for landscaping. So what you see in childcare centres and just general multi-purpose areas. Also athletic track systems, which are in running tracks and those sort of settings.
So as councils are the main asset owners in the public realm, cost is always a big concern. Can you talk to us a little bit about your preemptive maintenance plans that you offer?
Absolutely. I do think that there's a common misconception with synthetic surfacing that it is a set and forget product where once you've installed it, well, it's synthetic, it doesn't need maintenance, it doesn't need upkeep. And that's been the narrative in the industry for a long time. Unfortunately, it's not the case. However, the maintenance requirements across these products is very cost effective and reasonably invasive and minimal. If you discuss that with your service provider at the outset, there's some very simple plans that can be costed and implemented that will see you receive the full life cycle that you want to see for that asset.
So councils have a huge challenge on their hands. They want to have the best public realm assets available for their communities, but cost of living crises affect everyone. What sort of products do you offer councils in terms of long-term asset management solutions?
Well, I think that with our FlexiMix and PermeMix products, which are essentially permeable pavements, which are an equivalent alternative to your bitumen or concrete or masonry pavements. There's a lot of cost-saving advantages in the fact that in areas where there is high tree root growth and a lot of movement and shearing of pavements, constant maintenance and replacement requirements by local government works teams, these products can have a substantially longer life cycle than their alternative equivalents, whilst also bringing a lot of positive other attributes like completely circular products. We're taking end-of-life car tyres out of landfill, repurposing them into these systems, and also allowing that water to return to the natural ground and to the water table. So not only does it give a better cost of the product over the full life cycle, but there's a lot of other beneficial attributes that really add value, I think, in that space.
So lastly, Nathan, if councils want to get in touch with you, what do they need to do?
Look, we are always very open to discuss any projects or any particular products that you may be interested in. Please reach out to us via our website, via email or via telephone, and we'll be very happy to have a conversation.